Hi, I'm Margaret Hopkins, Superintendent of Grand County School District, and this is our update on district news. Before we get into this, if I look like I'm on a movie set, it's because I am. I've come to Star Hall because all of the movie equipment is set up here right now. They're practicing for a community musical. It's called Vipassana, the musical, and it's set to, I guess, begin on the 4th of February. It's written by locals, by Kaki Hunter and Donnie Kiffmeyer, and I just think we're so lucky to live in Moab with all this talent here. So again, I am on a movie set, but here we go. To start with, on our updates, we've had some questions come in about Red Rock property and where we are with that, and so I wanted to take to this session and talk about that for a minute. Just to review, so I want to go way back to last September, October, November. The district did establish a community committee to look at land and facilities issues. That included the sale of Red Rock Elementary and whether that would really be in the best interest of students or not. And so that's one piece of background information to know as we get into this issue, that the committee has been working on this and meeting monthly or as needed. And the second piece of background information is in remembering about funding. And this is very simplified, but you have to, again, remember that money comes into a district basically into two major accounts. One is called M&O, or Maintenance and Operation, and it can be used for salaries and benefits. About 90% of our maintenance and operation budget is salaries and benefits. And the other major account is capital outlay, and the money in capital outlay can only be spent on buildings or building projects. And so that's important to understand as we talk about what we do with Red Rock. The third piece of background information to remember is that our need in the district is primarily in maintenance and operation. So in order to keep our class sizes low and pay for our teachers and staff members and pay their benefits, we need ongoing maintenance and operation money, and that's where we're short, and that's where we're focusing. And so with that in mind, in a nutshell, the committee's been looking at whether to sell Red Rock or whether to lease Red Rock. So I wanted to talk about if we made the decision to sell Red Rock. There are state laws that govern school districts, and these laws say that if money comes to a district through a land sale like Red Rock, that money would have to go into our capital outlay budget. And what that means is we would make the sale, and let's just say we could get $1 million just to make it easy. Let's say we could sell Red Rock for $1 million. That $1 million would have to go into our capital outlay fund. It would have to be spent on buildings and building projects. And as the committee looked at this, the community committee, there was great awareness that, well, this is called one-time money. The $1 million would be there. Once it's spent, it is gone. And not only is it gone, Red Rock and that land would be gone. And so those were items the committee looked at. We looked too at leasing the property. The advantages of leasing, state law says that if a district leases property, the lease funds can go into maintenance and operation. Therefore, the monthly lease, that money, can go towards salaries and benefits or any of our M&O needs. It would be ongoing funds for the length of the lease. So if we leased Red Rock, for instance, for 15 years, then for 15 years we'd have that monthly money coming in. It's ongoing for as long as the lease. It can support staffing needs, and that would help us as we're cutting teachers, for instance. We might not need to cut as many teachers, and so the money would then go into M&O. And so knowing this, the committee right now is recommending that we focus on looking at leasing the building. And we do have some interest from BLM. We're working as quickly as we can, and I know that it may feel slow, but we're working through all of the red tape and the state requirements to look and see if that's really feasible and possible to rent to BLM, and so, or to lease to BLM. And so that's kind of where we are in a nutshell with Red Rock, and the work is ongoing. If you're interested in the committee work, please call the district office, and we can keep you updated. It's an open meeting, and we can let you know when the meetings are occurring. So that's our update for Red Rock. And just a reminder, the board does have work sessions once a month. It's the second Tuesday of the month at 3:30 at the district office. And our board meetings are the third Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. at the district office. And so please feel free to join in any of our meetings. And I think that's about it for this update. Thank you.